working on another exercise, which is the final exercise of the calculate function, where we'll be using the calculate function index to apply filter to measure in the Power BI. You can go here and download the file. I have already downloaded the file, so this is how it looks. This is the file. So let's first create this table, a matrix. I will use this, and in the matrix I will add the artist name. Okay, and then I think we need to add the tour name. Let's check Bruce Sprinton. Wrecking ball word tool. Yeah, so this is how our metric should look like. Now I will add one measure here, which is the count shows. So I will add a measure called count shows. I will be adding this in the matrix, and we'll be checking if we are getting accurate values or no. So Bruce Springsteen 830. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen 830, we are getting accurate values. Now we need to add one more measure called percentage shows in demolished venues. So let's just name this first. Percentage shows in demolished venue. What's the context for demolished venue? So it is a create a measure of the percentage of the shows which took place in venue which have been demolished. You can use the venue demolished date column to determine whether it has been demolished or not. Okay, so let's say for this keep it blank for now, and we can go in the venue table and we can check for the demolish date. Yeah, this one. So where there is blank, it means that it is not been demolished yet, but there is date, it's been demolished. So we will be using that here. So we will be creating a measure percentage of shows took place. Okay, so here what we will do, we will divide in numerator, we will count shows, and then in numerator what we will do, we will use calculate count of shows, and we will filter by where demolish date percentage of show which took place in the venue which have since been demolished is not equal to, let's say, blank. We can use this and let's see if we are getting accurate values or not. So this would be in the percentage. So if I convert this in the percentage, calculate count of shows venue demolish date. So I think there is some mistake here. So so what we can do, in the numerator I think we need to take this, and in the denominator we will be using count shows only. And let's check if we are getting some accurate values or not. Now we are getting some familiar values, and if I check for the output of this, for Bruce Spring it's 15.30. right now it's 15, and if I add like 2 here after the decimal, so 15.30 would be yes. So we are getting accurate values here for now, and we will be adding one more measure called percentage shows in closed undemolished venue. So here demolished and here undemolished venue. So for undemolished we will be copying the same measure that we have created for demolished, and we will be adding one more measure, and we will be writing it undemolished divide count of rows demolition date, and we will be adding this. Wait. So if I click enter here for undemolished, and then I add this measure into our matrix, and if I click this as a percentage, and if I check the values for undemolished Bruce Spring, so right now it's not giving us the accurate values. But if we go and for demolished, we were taking as which is not blank, means the date is there. For undemolished venues, we will be taking as blank only. So yeah, we have another column which is we will be using the filter tool as closing date, which is this one, which should not be blank. By using this we will be getting some values, because we need to find undemolished venues which will be demolished in future. So this is the closing date and 3.25%. let's check in the site. We have 3.25%. now percentage of shows in open venues. So if we look into the open venue, we will go in the venue sheet, and we will see open. For open venue, for the open, I will be copying the first measure again and then entering a new measure, and I will be renaming it as open. For open, we in the table we saw that we need the opening date which should not be blank, and if I put this measure into the table and convert it into the percentage and check for Bruce Springston, which is 81.45%, and here we are having 92.17%, which is not accurate. So what we will be doing here, right now we have taken is not equal to blank, but it should be blank like for the open show. So now if we check the result, percentage of open show in venue, so it would be, so let's check if we are getting accurate 81.54 and 81.45. yes, we are getting the accurate values. Now it's saying that we can add some more measures here by using the same tricks, using this filter calculate function, where we will where we can check for the percentage of cancellation of shows during the COVID, and here average sold ticket. So we can make all these. You can try this by your own, and if you have any doubt, please comment and I will explain or make
I will make another video explaining these measures. For now, that's all. Thank you and have a nice day.